We're live. Whoa.
What's up, guys? We're live. Who's there? Can you hear us?
If you can announce yourself on the chat, that would be awesome.
Please let us know who's here.
Or we'll just
Hopefully,
ourselves.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Hopefully people can hear us. Guys, if you can hear us, write something in the chat. Let us know you're there. I don't know how to use YouTube Live, so.
We're learning. Do we need to say something in the chat so people can see the chat?
Let's see, yeah. All right, we got 5 people watching. Let's see if they can hear us. Maybe my speakers are down too. I guess it doesn't matter for them, huh? We got 6 people.
Destiny says,
nice. What's up, Destiny? How are you? Surviving? Nice, Sarah.
Cool.
How are you feeling, Sarah?
Ooh,
we got 8 people on now.
What's up, guys?
Cool. What up, Travis?
Yeah.
What up?
Announce yourself, say hey so we know who's watching.
Yeah, let us know who's on here. What's up, David? How you doing, brother?
Oh, I miss you guys more now that I see all your names.
I know, man. Oh, Carter. What's up, buddy? Man, I miss you guys. It's only been a week.
Feels like longer.
I know. It's crazy. Awesome, man. We're gonna give it a few more minutes, see who else joins. And then we'll just kind of jump in and just talk a little bit, man. We want to see how you guys are doing, and as we kind of progress forward through this whole dilemma. What's up, Brad? What's up, Ronnie?
Neil is on, but his phone is dumb. Okay.
I don't think it's his phone. I know Neil. Oh, man.
Oh.
All right. Marcus couldn't join us. He has Kiana and is spending time with her through this whole ordeal. So he's at home spending time with his daughter. But he sends his love. He misses everyone. So.
Oh, David's saying no gatherings of 10 or more. You would like to do that.
Yeah, I need to start hiring you guys as employees, and then you guys got to show up to work. Oh, awesome, man. Cool deal. Man, well, guys, thanks so much for joining. Appreciate it. I know this whole social distance thing has been tough on everyone. So especially within the jiu-jitsu community, all of us love to train consistently, and it's hard to step away from the mat and be forced to shut down. It's one thing when it's like an injury or, you're going on vacation or just general normal life things happen. But, when you're kind of forced to stay at home, it's terrible, but nevertheless, we're working on, I'm sure you guys got our email. We'll launch our live classes starting tomorrow. And so Tuesday, or for kids classes tomorrow and adults, basically like our normal schedule. And the initial idea is to keep training going, so if you guys have the ability or have mats at home, great. For my parents who are on, who have kids in our program, I have some extra mats that are the same mats that we train on here that I have at my house that I'm willing to give to those who need, so that way your kids can continue to train at home, so like Carter here, make sure he has a mat so he can continue to learn online. But I think I think more so like this whole Q&A session, you know, we want to answer questions that you guys have. So feel free to answer any questions on the chat. And then, you know, we really want to get a good idea of like what content we can provide to you guys, right? So obviously we're kind of forced quarantined here. So if we can provide you guys any sort of content at home, whether that's like workout routines or yoga, to answer Sarah's question, yes, we'll be definitely providing some live yoga classes. That starts Tuesday.
Starts tomorrow.
Yeah, it starts tomorrow. So we'll have that as well. So if you guys, in the email I sent, you'll have the links that are already pre-created for each class for the next 2 weeks, and along with the schedule as well for those of you who are on the app. So, you know, we're going to do everything we can to provide you guys with continued training, continued content. You know, the social part for me is the most valuable part, you know, so I want to talk to you guys, answer questions you guys have. You know, especially as future Q&As, you know, we can talk about technique and things of that nature as well. So, yeah, guys, what questions do you guys have so far? Shoot away. You know, I have nothing else to do. So,
so yeah, the schedule. How have you been? That's a great question.
Man, thanks, Carter. Yeah, you know, for all things considered, I'm good, man. You know, thankfully we have a huge supportive team. You know, so far everyone's been real supportive in this whole dilemma. Obviously this wasn't anybody's fault. So I've been good, buddy. How about yourself? Yeah. So Brad, I think the classes should be recorded. I think when we do a live session, I believe I have the option to save it, and then I think you can go back and revisit it using the link. So what I'll do is after the classes, if I can save the recording, I'll make sure to post it out for those of you guys. And I might be able to actually, once it's finished recording, I can probably upload it to the app. I tried to see if the app would allow the live viewing, and it doesn't. But I think once it's recorded, I think I can post it in the app. And so that's my goal. Destiny, yeah, actually we will be starting where we left off. So great question. We will, and actually have the technique will be working next week. I already have pre-recorded. And so after the end of the week, I'm then going to launch the pre-recorded content as well. So if you guys want to continue training during the weekends or revisit on your own time, you guys can do that as well. So, Brad, you just got to quit your job, man. Like, no, I'm just kidding. But good question, Brad. Yeah.
What are some of the techniques that are suitable for practice in solo? Maybe some no-gi specific, since I'm in my apartment, can't really move too much due to my neighbor. Hey, yeah, good, valid point.
No, good question. David, you got to do like jumping break falls, man, right? Like make a bunch of noise. That way he'll come and talk to you and ask you what's happening. And then now
you can train.
Now you have a training partner, right? No, for sure. We'll provide some solo drills, you know, like there's a lot of things that you can do that we do, for example, like in a warm up, right? You know, really working on the hip escapes, working, you know, triangle drills, really kind of building that core as a workout aspect, some sit out drills and things of that nature. I will try to get some pre-recorded content for you guys just on some solo drills, things that you can help for more movement based techniques that you can do by yourself. So I'll work on getting that put together for you guys as well. Yeah, exactly, David. Yeah, stay away from my house. That's funny, man.
But yeah, basically, like what the email said was all the schedules. So the schedule for the live classes, and then we'll be posting some other content for you guys to work on some stuff in the meantime. So that'll have some technique specific things for jiu-jitsu, and then same with yoga. Like I'll be posting or creating some things so you guys can build a flow at home based on what you need. So in a way, we'll be giving you guys some more things to like review multiple times than maybe we would have without this whole situation.
Absolutely. You know, so one of the things that, you know, obviously we're all under quarantine right now, which I think, you know, as much as I don't like it, I do believe it is our social responsibility to kind of follow suit with that as much as we can. Granted, I also understand like, man, like you can't keep me locked up for very long, right? So if you guys are going to train with somebody, you know, you have a friend of yours you're going to train with, or maybe you have someone in the household, right? So, you know, I know like, for example, Sarah, you know, I have Sarah, Neil, Chase, and James. So they got a whole group of people they can train with. They got some mats in the garage. I know like Ryan and his son Elias. So if you guys have someone you can train with, man, pick one, no more than 2 people, and let that be your dedicated training person. So that way you're not jumping around training with different people right now. Let yourself be in that quarantine kind of environment, right? But we'll do what we can.
Yeah, Destiny's asking, how do we do the training without a partner?
Yeah, it's a great question, Destiny. A lot of the times, unfortunately, jiu-jitsu is going to require a partner. I will, like I said, answering David's question, we'll provide some solo drills you can do on your own. Things that really work around more body movement, right? It'll be a good workout and it's going to help your jiu-jitsu in the long run. But if you have somebody, living with you, like a roommate, or if you have someone, a teammate here at the gym that, you've kind of become close to, I don't think it's a big deal if you reach out and say, hey, like, do you want to be my dedicated training person, and see if you can kind of coordinate something along those lines.
Yeah, if you don't have CJJF liked on your Facebook page, like that would be a good way for you to see some familiar names, like add some friends, and then maybe you can find one person to be your partner. Because
and if you have a spouse or a girlfriend or boyfriend or whoever living at the house, man, make them learn jiu-jitsu.
Then bring them back when we're open.
Great opportunity to introduce jiu-jitsu. I know a lot of times families are willing to help. Obviously, if this is a passion for a lot of us, so hopefully they'll be engaged. Oh, hey, what's up, Shannon?
Yeah.
How are you?
Hi, guys.
Awesome.
Yogaing at home. I will miss laughing with you too. It's not the same being like out alone. Nice market.
Yeah, gotta market, Sarah. Gotta keep growing. No, guys, great questions. Keep them coming. We want to make sure we answer. I guess one question for you guys, like outside of the solo drills, for example, like what other content can we provide? For sure, techniques will be coming. Spouse chokes. What's up, Diana? Yeah, where's Shane? Make sure you choke him good. Okay. I saw his garage. I'm gonna have to come steal your weight equipment because, man, I'm gonna get fat staying at home.
What else could we bring? I'm thinking.
Yeah, guys, too. Like one of the things that, like, an idea for that in my mind, I don't have kids, right? But obviously, you guys are all stuck at home. But we have a lot of people within our team who have kids, all being homeschooled. If you guys have ideas on how you guys are keeping the kids busy and learning, or someone's struggling with homeschooling, or like, we're a team, we're a big family, let's make sure that we leverage each other to share ideas. I know everyone's going to have some struggles, whether it's, I don't know, supplies, or, how to get your kid to read a book. And, I don't have kids. I saw Sarah making James read today. So Sarah, maybe you can shed some light on that, but, let's make sure we're supporting each other, guys, and keeping in touch. That's what we're here for. We're in a weird time, and it's important that we continue to check in on each other. So don't forget about that. Shane's at work. What is Shane doing? He's supposed to be quarantined.
Yeah. Social distancing.
6 feet. What else, guys?
Maybe some wrist lock. Grab, release, more self-defense.
Yeah. Yeah, we could definitely do some of that. I can get one of the best wrist lockers in the game is Neil Hamilton. So maybe I can have him record some videos for me. Not on me though, because it hurts, but I'll have him do it on Chase. And then we'll get some videos to you guys. That's a good idea.
Part of PE is to do yoga at home, short videos they can do in the day. Yeah. So I've got, for yoga, I've got this idea to break down. So for those of you who've taken the power flow class, there's different sections in that flow. So I plan on kind of breaking them up into separate videos so you can decide if you only have 20 minutes, you can do this, kind of mix it up and build your own. So that's one plan. But yeah, short videos for sure. I don't really think we'll be doing like full hour-long flows or anything like that. That's pre-recorded. But if you want to come to the virtual class, we'll do those live for a full hour like usual.
Awesome. What's up, Professor Myron?
Oh, sweet.
How are you, man? Man, I miss you guys. Hope you guys are doing well down there, brother.
Neil says they have to be on here.
Oh, man, my wrist already hurt from Neil's wrist locks. He's been doing them for years. He always says, let me show you a trick, and I don't like his tricks. Oh, man. What else you got, guys? Like I said, we're here for you, man. We want to make sure we're bringing you guys value during this time frame. For sure, class will be there. We'll send you guys some videos. Happy to send, things like on the wrist locks or, solo drills. So we'll start working on some content for you guys. If you have kids, like I said before, and you need mats, okay, so I'm going to send an email out after this this live session here. And again, if we can record it, I'll send it out to the rest of the team who weren't able to join. But for all the kids that need a place to train, I have some extra mats at the house. I don't know how many. I think like 13 maybe. It's really like one mat's probably suitable for a small kid, but at least they can use it to do some of the drills on. And I'm offering to offer those to the parents, at no charge. You could also, guys, if you need to, the puzzle mats you guys can get from like Walmart's athletic section are pretty cheap. And a one small box gets a pretty big area. It's not suitable for like takedowns, which that's just fine. But as far as, any kind of drilling, if you have a partner to do any kind of specific training or rolling, they work wonderful. They use them a lot in Brazil. They're probably like a 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch. So they'll work. They'll get us by through this time frame. If I have any big mats that are left over, if I don't have kids that need them, then I can, I'm happy to give those to those who, any of the adults who need to use them. Awesome. Thanks, Brad. Yeah, that's right. Harbor Freight, man, they're awesome. There's one right off in McKinney, right off 75. But yeah, that'd be a great resource for puzzle mats. I usually say Amazon, but I don't know what's going on with delivery timeframes with Amazon right now with this whole ordeal. So puzzle mats on Amazon are great. It's great advice there, Brad. Thank you. Professor Myron, if you're still there, what you got any insight on things that you guys are doing for your team, or some other ideas? Anything we can share with us over here?
So what does live class look like? Are you gonna?
Yeah, great question. In my mind, the live class is going to run very similar to a normal class. We're going to go through the same warm up. I think it's important to keep those movements in play. Just keep our bodies active, right? Keep blood flowing. The structure is going to be the same. And, normally when it comes to the technique, it depends on, I'm probably going to spend more time on the ground specific techniques versus just the self-defense. And I just because I don't have the ability to watch in correct technique, I don't want to show too much. So I'm probably going to spend more time showing one technique, maybe a couple of variations, so you guys have time to practice, and then we have time for questions in the chat that I can address accordingly. Yeah, Sean, absolutely. We're going to keep the same structure. I don't think just because we're virtual, I think the progress of training is going to be the same. In addition to, once we finish like the week's classes, I'll send out the pre-recorded video of that same technique, so you guys can keep a library of these techniques for recap purposes. Myron says, I started a group on Facebook and posted videos every week going through the curriculum. I also post videos of solo drills. Nice, Myron.
Oh, solo drills for things around the house. That's
cool. A good idea, man.
Mm.
Oh, maybe I'll make Soneka do that. He's at home a lot, so I'll have him do videos doing barambolas around my kitchen table. That's awesome, man. Yeah, guys, I haven't posted much in there, but we have a members only page on Facebook, so if you guys are in that, make sure if there's anybody else who's not in that chat, feel free to invite them. As far as those on the team, if you're not on Facebook now, I try to send everything out through Facebook, through the app, through email. So kind of hit all sorts of communication, but if you can create a Facebook just to get in that member group would be good as well. Just so that, you guys can stay in communication with each other just as much as we try to stay in communication with the whole team. Hey, Myron, thank you so much, man. Guys, yeah, so if you don't already, ask Professor Myron or add him as a friend on Facebook, Aloha CJJF Academy in Round Rock. Man, if you guys haven't met Myron, he's a good guy. They have a great team down there, and just like we said, CJJF, we're a big family. We're happy to share all of our stuff. I gave the same invitation to Myron's guys, like they're always welcome to join my classes, and join our live sessions, no problem. And he's offering the same for you guys. So send him a message on Facebook, request him as a friend, and he can share some videos with you as well, guys. It's important that we all support each other here. It's our pleasure, Carter.
Oh, yeah, I feel like our Facebook group, that private group, would be a good place to share like the stuff that Brad just mentioned, like where you can find equipment, like if you need something to support yourself, or if you found a good resource that you think other people might want to use. I feel like we could start maybe talking more.
Yeah, if you guys find supplies of toilet paper.
That's not what I meant, but yes, also that support each other.
We got to survive, man. Like Costco's got no chicken. Like it's crazy. 1. Yeah. You're very welcome, Carter. Happy to do it, my friend.
Home Depot has puzzle mats for $50.
Nice, man. I'm telling you guys, those puzzle mats are the way to go. They're easy to break down. Like I said, they're not suitable for takedowns, but for general rolling, man, they work great. So, and they're cheap, so if you guys can get your hands on some of those, man, it's well worth it for, for the time being. Plus, I'm sure you can find other uses for home use as well. Put them in the garage, or I don't know. Yeah, so for sure, Destiny, like, man, as soon as they allow us to have classes, then we're going to have classes, I know right now the quarantine is effective till April 3rd. I have virtual classes scheduled through April 5th, I think, which is a Saturday. That's my hope. Obviously, we're going to continue, keeping up to date with the CDC, the World Health Organization, and depending on what our counties decide to do, what they limit us to do, kind of have to follow suit, is again, as much as I don't like not training or having class. I mean, the reality is jiu-jitsu is close contact, so it's important that we listen to these guys. As much as I don't want to, we have to, it's important. But yes, hopefully right now, man, after April 3rd, we're back. But I'll keep you guys updated, But I don't know what's going to happen between now and then. It's hard to say. Things are changing so fast. So, as far as classes go, I think Sean asked about the structure. It's going to be similar structure. But if you guys have specific requests on any sort of video content, shoot me an email. You all have my email, or shoot me a text message. You all have my number. Let me know kind of what you're thinking on some different drills, or, kind of what techniques or content you guys would like to see. Obviously if as we record content and we can get time together, man, I'm happy to provide all that stuff to you guys as much as we can. Again, try to reach out to each other. If you can find someone to train with, whether it's a friend of yours who you're living in the same household, brother, sister, mom, uncle, dad, whatever, see if they can work some of these techniques with you. At the end of the day too, guys, don't forget, like, even though we're in this quarantine, man, this is a good opportunity to spend time with your family, spend time learning and growing on other things as well. So don't get caught in a mindset of, like, oh, I'm stuck at home, man, read a book, start a class, learn something new, do anything you can to kind of continue developing your mind, right? Jiu-jitsu is far more than, yes, we talk about it a lot. It's far more than just a martial art. It's a way of life, right? And a lot of that is to overcome through adversity. And right now we're in a time that is challenging. And so there's always positives to things, and we can continue to find that if we look for it. But so make sure if your mind's in a negative place, pull yourself back out of that, right? Recognize there's always positives to any situation, and keep moving forward. Eventually we'll be back on the mats together. And as much as we can continue to support each other through this time, making sure there's a lot of extroverted people out there within our gym, they're probably having a hard time right now. If they're like me or like Soneka, man, being at home's okay. So as long as I have heavy weights to lift and, like I can communicate with you guys through here, I tend to do okay. But
Travis says, never thought I'd miss getting beat up and rolling around in sweat, but damn. Hope everyone stays safe and healthy. Yep.
Well, right there with you, Travis, man. Like, I don't know if, yeah, so I'm not following the quarantine rules 100%, but I have a good friend of mine, Joey Bozic, who lives in like far west Prosper. So like I'm driving like 35, 40 minutes just to go use his weights at his house because my gym closed. So that's an example of passing the guard drill. That's an example of passing the guard drill with a chair. I don't know what you're saying.
Something? Like
yeah, I don't know if we missed something.
Destiny, can we record our training session? Maybe like,
man.
Oh, for sure.
Great question. So Destiny says, can we, I'm sure you guys can read this too, but can we record our training sessions, maybe like short videos and send them to you? Absolutely. So that's a great one. It's a thought that I had and I completely forgot about it too. So thank you for bringing that up, man. Absolutely. If you guys are training, and you guys have questions, right? Feel free to get a good video, short video that you can send me via email or text it to me, however. And I'm happy to provide you tips, even if we need to schedule like a short, live, like I don't know, what do you call it? FaceTime or however you can videotape. Let me see it. Like a live session. I'm happy to provide any sort of feedback that I can. Like I work in the financial industry. We're still essential services. So thankfully I still have a job. So I still have to go to the office. But as much time as I can to provide tips for you guys, I'm happy to provide some notes to you. Also, when we have like our Q&A session, I have one scheduled every Friday at 6 and Sunday at 11, kind of in replace of the open mat. These are great times to where, Sunday at least I'll be able to have a body here, that if we have technique specific questions, you guys can ask and I can kind of review. And if we have a hard time communicating via the chat, like we can always, FaceTime live me here or whatever, and talk about it while we're doing the live thing, and then I could address the question as well. So absolutely can do that.
And this might might seem weird for yoga, but if anyone has specific things that they're looking for, like, because I've been seeing more people try different types of exercise right now that maybe they weren't doing before. And yoga can help facilitate like stretching out if you feel super sore because you started running and you haven't run in, 15 years, stuff like that. So, we can help with that too.
Yeah, I don't run, guys. That's why I do jiu-jitsu. So if you want running advice.
Oh, not running advice, but yoga advice for runners. I can help.
Hey, Megan, how are you? What's up, Ella?
Microsoft Teams allows for FaceTime like video chats, and you can have many people on at a time.
Microsoft Teams. Oh yeah, I have. Actually, I think I have Microsoft Teams. Tony made me download it. They're actually really good. Solo spider guard drills, lozenges out there. Key top is good for grips movement. Yeah, it's a good idea too. I don't think we haven't done much with spider guard just yet, but I definitely got some good drills.
Oh, Diana says arm balance workshop. All right, I'll work on that.
She's got it. Okay, I don't know what that means. So.
Yoga stuff.
Man, Ella, I miss you. Megan, I'm sure you guys have mats, but if you guys need mats, I don't know if you heard or not, but I have extra mats that I'm happy to give you guys so she can practice on. So just let me know and I can arrange to get you, like a 3x6 mat that she can practice break falls and things like that on. But Ella, I'll see you in class tomorrow. So, or you'll see me in class.
What else?
It's awesome, guys. Good. Anything else, guys? So we have some. I hope that I can save this chat. I'm gonna make some.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to read them just in case.
Yeah, I'm gonna make some notes just in case I lose this chat content here real quick.
Megan says we have a wrestling dummy.
Oh, see, man, I have some things I can give Ella then. Yeah. Okay. Good. Then she can use. She could also work on Cannon if Cannon's willing to participate, but. Otherwise, she can do a lot of the techniques that we're going to work on the dummy as well. Movement drills, armbar drills, all these things. I saw her doing the rescue work the other day.
Zoom also offers free unlimited video meetings. Yeah, they're probably blowing up right now.
Yeah, we thought about using Zoom too, just so we can actually communicate with you guys. The video quality seemed to be pretty poor. We thought that YouTube Live seemed to be a better resource on that. Shane is your dummy. Yeah, good. I like Shane, man. Yeah, so we might do like the Zoom. is another good resource too. So if you ever have issues with YouTube Live, or if we need to get more, especially for like technique Q&A, where, people can actually verbally ask questions and things like that, we've looked into that as well. So that might be a resource that we leverage in addition to the YouTube Live as well. So thanks, Brianna, for that.
Yeah. Oh, beauty mode. Oh, for Zoom? Yeah, I just saw that the other day. It's interesting. It like brushes up your face. It's weird.
But Dwayne, I'm already beautiful, man.
Teams video quality is decent.
Oh, that's that Microsoft Teams. I didn't know about that. I have Microsoft Teams. I've never used the video thing on there. Make a note. I don't make a note. You can remind me, and then you can show me how to do it.
You made the note. It's there.
It's there.
What else we got? Yeah, that's a good question, though. Like, would it be, I guess, would you guys prefer to have verbal, like...
Yeah, that's a great question.
Face-to-face? I mean, this is working fine for us, but it's more about what you guys need. So let us know. Thoughts on new people wanting to join?
No, that's a great question, Sean. So I have some ideas. Like obviously as a business, we wanna keep growing for sure and keep sharing jiu-jitsu. I think especially during times like this, having, I think a lot of people in life don't have passions or certain interests. So if we can introduce them to jiu-jitsu in a way that gives them something to do, I think it'd be huge. So one of the thoughts that I want to do is offer these classes to those who want to enroll for free, so like I'll like I've done in the past, I provide the gi to you guys, it's a small enrollment fee, but they wouldn't pay any, they would just be able to use these, get free access to the online classes until we reopen. So I'm still kind of playing with some ideas on that. Here's what I would suggest for any of you guys who have people who want to try our classes, man, just send them the link. I don't care. If we can bring value to anybody else out there right now, that doesn't bother me at all. So, feel free to share our class links. I don't have it as a public access, so that you have to have the link. But feel free to, if you have someone you want to share it with, feel free to share the link for sure.
No beating my head.
Awesome. Aww. Man, thank you, Megan. I hope you guys are doing well. Also guys, keep in mind too, I think Megan says she supports us, and I know all you guys support us, and it's it means a lot to me, it means a lot to Professor Marcus, it means a lot to Aubrey. Your support is it's amazing during these times, and I want to encourage you guys, especially as a small business owner, man, there's a lot of people out there who are going to suffer. And, do what you can. If you guys can financially or feasibly afford it, shop locally, small coffee shops, small businesses, keep supporting them, do what you can. It's going to pay off in the long run. Oh, what's up, Dr. Professor Matt?
Oh, hey.
What's up, buddy? But yeah, guys, keep supporting small businesses all over. Like I said before, you guys know I work in the financial industry. So, we're pretty heavily involved in the markets, and we're watching all of this, obviously just because it's been a part of my life for the last 14 years. And there's a lot of small business out there who's going to suffer from this whole pandemic. And it's important, if you guys can support them, don't give up on the community. Do anything you can to shop small, shop locally, as much as you can. I believe that 100%. Especially if you need chiropractic work, go see Dr. Matt down at 360 Chiropractic. So I got you, buddy. Don't worry. What else, guys? What are the questions you have?
Or requests?
Yeah. How else can we add value to you guys? Matt, you're not getting fat and lady. I spelled lazy wrong. But it's okay. I should be correcting grammar. Never mind, Matt. I love you. Matt, you have weights at your house, man. You sent me the picture of this garage. Your daughter was working out. Matt has been lady. Neil, leave Matt alone. Well, guys, if you have any questions,
Kids are a workout.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
I wouldn't know, man. I don't have kids, bro. You know, but don't worry. You'll be all right. Guys, if you have questions, let us know. Again, thank you so much for your support. I mean, it truly means the world to me. If there's anything that I can do for you guys, let me know. Yes. Ella Cannon, anytime. For an hour. And they have to go. Man, Ella's a little monster, man. I like her. But guys, again, if you any requests, any questions, if you want to send me videos of you guys, training and have questions, send them to me. I will try to get you guys feedback as much as I can. Join us for, like I said, our classes, virtual classes. Get your husband, wife, spouse, uncle, anyone in the household to train with you guys. How much longer do you think we'll have to do this? It's hard to say, Carter. Like right now, we're mandated to stay close to April 3rd, so it's 2 weeks. I don't know what'll happen, man. To be honest with you, I wish I could tell you. Hopefully that's the end of it. But I don't know. Every day things are changing, so we just have to kind of wait and see. But even during this time frame, Carter, it's important. Be disciplined. Keep training. Make sure you go to class. Make sure you're listening. Right, and make sure you're training as much as you can, okay? Because just because we're stuck at home doesn't mean we can't continue to grow as martial artists and individuals, okay?
And I feel like too, once we start our online classes this week, once you've seen some of the content, I think we'll have an even better sense of what can help you guys. So the door is always open for feedback.
For sure.
Before we start, as soon as we leave this, if you have ideas, you can email the info at CJJF.
Yeah, info at CJJFNTX.com. A lot of you guys have my email as well. And of course, the Academy phone number is my cell phone number, guys. So you guys can always text me as well. Don't ever hesitate to reach out. You're never going to bother me. So I'm happy to answer any questions that I can.
And we're kind of creating and learning as we go. So this will get better the more that we get into it. Yeah. We'll figure out the best platform to use. So after our first few classes, if you guys have comments, please send away so we can improve.
I'm glad you missed it, Destiny. It just shows that you love it, and I've been training jiu-jitsu and martial arts for almost 15 years now. And very rarely is there ever a time frame that I've been more than maybe a week or two off the mat. That's usually because I was on vacation somewhere. But when we're forced off the mats and out of the gym, it's hard. It's hard for a lot of us, but it is what it is. We have to adapt, right? We have to keep training as much as we can. Yeah, Woba. What's up, Xavier? I miss that little guy too, man. So keep your head up, guys. We're all gonna get through this together. What's up, Shane?
Hey, Shane.
I heard you were working, man. You should be quarantined. Just kidding. I'll see you at your one-on-one session. But yeah, guys, keep your head up. Okay, we'll get through this together. Like I said, outside of the gym, outside of jiu-jitsu, right? If we can help in any way, let us know. If you guys, you guys run out, I don't know. Don't ask me for toilet paper. I don't have any. Okay, but if you guys run out of supplies, leverage each other, right? We're a team, So make sure you guys are joining our Q&A sessions. Make sure you're joining our live classes. If you want to invite other people to join you, feel free to send the links out. Okay, they need the link to access the class, and yeah, exactly. Thanks, Sarah, too. If you guys noticed, we had to cancel our spring social scheduled for this weekend. So we're going to, as soon as we can, we're going to reschedule that. Okay. We'll all make sure we get together and have a good time as soon as we're allowed to. We're confirming as well. We had a Relay for Life event planned on April 17th. So as far as I know, that's still on, but obviously things may change as well. So we're going to see. Thank you, Rihanna. Appreciate it. Rihanna says, anyone needs help, let us know. Like I said, guys, leverage each other. We're a family, okay? You know what I mean? So anything you guys need, let me know. And, yeah. Anything else?
I don't think so.
You guys got any other questions, guys? Anything else on your mind?
The Relay for Life is in limbo.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
I figured it was.
It's kind of on the edge.
I think Neil's working on confirming on whether or not they've canceled that or rescheduled that. So we'll keep you guys updated. Those of you guys who are not on our app yet, I'll send all the information via email for Facebook. And what's up, Nikki?
Oh man, you missed all the good stuff.
Yeah, where were you, Nikki? We were sad. We're happy you're here. I think this is recorded too. So once it's recorded, I'll try to upload it to the app if I can, and then you guys can see the recap on that and watch it again.
Hey, it's Dwayne. You may have addressed this. Any consistent exercises to keep up?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of things you can do with the exercises. And I think mainly, like you guys know our warm up, like it's nothing super crazy, but it's a great warm up just to kind of keep things in maintenance. But I'll provide some solo drills and things like that as well. That'll help out. So we'll work on some solo drilling content, things you guys can do by yourself. That'll definitely be a workout. Some movement drills. But like follow along on our warm-ups, like you guys know, it's decent. It's not bad. You don't need much, right? You don't have to kill yourself every single day, but just staying active is important. Not every day should be a killer day as far as working out, but just making sure you get the blood flowing. You're staying mobile, right? Make sure your joints are moving. You can't just sit on the couch all day long. It's not good for you. Careful, Ronnie. Nikki's gonna get you, man. Oh, nice. What else, guys? Anything else? I think we talked about most of what we wanted to. Again, guys, this whole thing was about what value we can add to you guys. So don't ever feel like you don't want to ask for something, or if there's certain content you want, we want to give all of it.
Want to see Aubrey?
You guys want to see us fight? Man, you guys. We had a training session earlier. She beat me up. Yeah, so bad I couldn't even take the gi off.
Go, Aubrey. Aw.
I see you guys support now. That's all right. That's good. You should. You should. Awesome, man.
I feel like that's it.
Well, guys, you're amazing. We miss you guys. Anything you need, you got my number. Let me know. Okay. I'll see you guys in class. Join our Q&A sessions. And again, if you have anybody who feel like they could find value in the classes, feel free to send send those links off to your friends or whomever they want to join. I'm happy to have them join. Okay. So right now we got to support each other, support your small businesses all over, and keep in touch, guys. Keep your head up. We'll make it through this together. So all right.
All right,
guys. Thanks so much.
Bow out.
Yep. Fist bumps. I'll give you guys a fist bump. Yeah. All right, guys. We'll see you later.
Bye, guys. Thank you.